Hello, welcome to my presentation, which is a TED style talk on the Art of Persuasion. Obviously I'm sat at quite an awkward angle, so in order for me to do the presentation, you're not actually going to be able to see my face, but I just wanted to prove that I've actually done the presentation and it's me that's speaking. Okay, so let's continue. According to Forbes magazine, 77% of 12 to 17-year-olds owned a cell phone in 2015. Technology has strongly influenced Generation Z in terms of communication and education. Now that statement can argue what's currently stated on the screen, that a persuader should make a concerted effort to meet one-on-one with all key people he or she plans to persuade, as due to the rise in technology, it's enabled us to reach a much wider audience than what we could possibly dream of if we were to just try to meet people face to face. Moving on from this, let's look at a true story. Now, fair trade works to alleviate poverty in the global south through the strategy of trade not aid, improving farmer and worker livelihoods through direct sales, better markets and stable market links. Now let's meet Rosemary, a widow, a mum of 3 who works on a fair trade flower farm called Panda Flowers Limited. Now I just want to show you a quick video to best demonstrate what Rosemary actually does.
My name is Rosemary Acheng. I am 47 years old. I come from Kenya in a small town called Naivasha. I work in Panda Flowers Limited. The gender committee ensures the equal treatment of every worker. They ensure that there are no things like harassment, racism, and everybody is treated equally and everybody has a right to talk. The work of the committee has changed the self-perception of the women, because previously, before joining fair trade, we didn't have any knowledge about gender and we had no self-esteem. And I can say that everyone now at Panda Flowers know their rights, they have self-confidence and they have the right to talk. And there's no one who's keeping quiet whenever anything is going wrong. Yeah. I myself, I can say that the gender committee changed my life a lot. Previously, I didn't know anything, but I believe that it's only men who can do some jobs. But right now, I'm quite aware that I have the same equal rights as the men have, and I can stand up for myself, and I can say anything that I want so long as it's right, and I know my own rights as a female worker.
Okay, so going back to my presentation, I'm just going to quickly skip through the slides. So some key points on this presentation. Rosemary was head of the Gender Committee at Panda Flowers for 6 years. Now the Gender Committee ensures equal treatment of every worker with no harassment, no racism, and everybody is treated equally. Each fair trade farmer in Kenya has their own committee promoting gender equality. Now some key points Rosemary said during this was, everyone at Panda Flower Limited knows their rights, they have self-confidence and they have the right to talk. Not only this, but she also said, I can stand up for myself, I know my own rights as a female worker. She also said, I'm quite aware that I have the same rights, equal rights as men. All these statements said by Rosemary goes against the social factors of normative compliance, as Rosemary is now aware she has her own rights and should be treated equally to men. Not only this, but she's now also aware of her rights due to being involved with fair trade. This point alone helps to persuade people to support fair trade organisations and buy fair trade products, just simply to help people like Rosemary become more aware of their human rights and get a better quality of life. Because of this conditional influence shown here by Cayman, it suggests that our basic drive for safety and love can be reflected through Rosemary, whose life was changed by Panda Flowers Limited and fair trade themselves, as it's improved her quality of life by being more aware of gender equality and human rights. Now, does this relate to System 1? Well, I could ask another question. Should we buy fair trade products to help people like Rosemary? Now that question goes really without saying that the simple answer is yes. Now let's relate Rosemary's story to psychological factors. I'm going to introduce the motive, which is the internal force that encourages the consumer towards a particular course of action. Ability and knowledge, which is the ability to affect some buying decisions. The attitude. Now, there's also the effect, which I'm going to provide a statement for. It's about the consumer's emotional attachment to the product. cognition, another example, to do with the conscious thought processes. Incarnation, another one, which is about the planned course of behaviour. Now let's relate this to Rosemary with some examples. I love buying fair trade, which is the consumer's emotional attachment to the product, because they love buying fair trade because it helps the poorer communities and less advantaged people like Rosemary. Now the cognition, because it helps people like Rosemary. Now this is due to the conscious thought process, as I said before, and people like to buy fair trade because they know it helps people and it makes them feel good. I'll definitely buy more fair trade products, and this is about the course of behaviour. So after they've bought the products, they'll definitely buy more now that they're aware of the advertisements of fair trade, like the video I've just shown you, and because of that, it definitely makes them want to potentially buy more fair trade products because of how much it actually helps disadvantaged people. And that just relates to how much the Art of Persuasion can really help people out in terms of advertisement, because when fair trade is concerned, and those videos are showing, more and more people want to buy their products because they want to help the more disadvantaged communities. And there's my references, and I'm back. Thanks for watching my presentation.